Hello, everyone. I'm with Expedia for a year now, and right now we are in Surrey, BC, British Columbia, and today I will be explaining the tribrid model of the Expedia, great model of the Expedia. This was the one of the biggest reason we came to Expedia. This is not only one reason, but this is the big one of the biggest reason for its model. It's a tribrid model. I will explain you the tribrid model, what the model is. To fully understand this model, tribrid model, we have to see what the other models are in this industry. So I will explain you the power of tribrid model. Before we understand this model, let's see what are there in the industry, what the other models are, what the strength of the other models are. There are three main models in the industry. In the financial industry, we see carrier captive model, broker dealer model, and networking model. These are the only three models before the Expedia came in 2013. And every model has their own strengths, own uniquenesses, and has its own weaknesses as well. We will see every model one by one. Let's take a look on the captive model, carrier model. What is the carrier model? Captive model. Once you get the license and you start your career in the financial industry, in this model, there is a big name attached to this model. Big name like a TD Bank, BMO, RBC. These are the bigger names in the industry. You work with them. So people knows the name. People go with the brand. It's easy to sell the products. It's easy to convince the client. In this model, there is a strong training available. They have very good programs going on all the time where you can get the training, and very good supportive programs are in the place. But at the same time, there are some weaknesses in this model as well. Definitely, there is a big name attached to this model, but you know what? Limited product. You are in this industry, we are in this industry to serve the client, not just for the money. Money is the bioproduct of this industry, of this service. But when you serve the client, when you have a limited product in your toolbox, you can't serve them well. So they have very limited product. You can't even refer to the other carrier, even that is good for the client. And when you see the expansion program, you can't expand your business a lot. There is a lots of restrictions in this model, very limited expansion, and compensation is not that high because you are using their brand name, their big name, and we have to pay for it. And so that's why it has a less compensation in this model. And when we see the second model, it's a broker dealer model. We call it MGA as well. When we see the strength of this model, this gives you the access to many products and to many companies, which in the first model, you don't have those things. Higher compensation plan. Yes, definitely, they pay high compensation in this model. You own your clients and book of business. And my background is from this model as well. I have worked for this kind of model for so many years. You know what? When after we start building our career in this model, then we see the big challenges over there as well. Now we have many products. Now we have access to many products and the companies with the higher compensation, but where's the training? That is the big part. This is the lonely world. You are by yourself. The senior agents who has the experience, who has the knowledge, who are using the top notch strategies, but they don't have attention to train you about those things. They don't share their strategies with new agents, and that's a big drawback in this model. And limited agency ownership. There is, yes, definitely you can build it, but you know what, that is very risky. That is very risky to build up your own agency. You can hire the agents in your agency, but the risk is once they get trained, they leave you, or they get poached by your own MGA. And the compensation is not just a big compensation over there. To get the high compensation, you have to hit special requirements over there. You have to hit quota over there to get the higher compensation. So this is the broker dealer model. And the third one is networking model. I love this model. This is a great model. It has a lots of strengths in this model. It has a system. It has a system to expand your agency, not in just one country, all over America as well. It has a proper system in place where you can get the training. And you always stay in the hot and the warm market. You don't go in cold market. That is the beauty of this business. And the model is well proven by the bigger companies. It's a beautiful model. I also have worked in this model as well. But there are lots of weaknesses, lots of challenges when you start building your career in this model as well. Because outside, when we see the big leaders, they are sitting on the top, they are just they have just focus on recruiting. When we ask for some kind of training, they said, no, you don't need to get the training on the product. You just recruit. Definitely recruiting is a that's a big part of this business in networking model. That's beauty. But the product side, they don't train you. And because of that, because you don't get much training, and you know what, guess what, negativity goes outside. Everyone gets negative about the things. You are just recruiting and giving no knowledge about the products. You are just selling the products. And the top leaders, they are just focusing on the overrides. Licensed people, the licensed person who start working with this model is being paid very less. Compensation is not that great in this model. What is the beauty part of the tribrid model, of the Experior? I really want to say thanks to the founders, thanks to our big leaders who created this model. They saw the opportunity. They saw the opportunity is there. They took all the best of these three models and left the weaknesses behind, and they create the fourth model, tribrid model. And this brings a unique revolutionary in the industry. It has designed to competitive with the entire industry, which has a company-wide training and support, awesome leadership. You know what? Agency options for the advisors. I love the legacy ownership program. I love it. Now you can see it. You own your agency. You can retire happily. You can sell it. You can will it to the family upon passing. Agency override structure is rewarding the senior advisor to train you. Now the senior agents will happy to train you because there is a very good rewarding program for those. You can grow your business all over America. And on the top of that, all leaders are so humble. So humble. I love that. That this is not just doing the business here. Expedia is a it seems like it's our family. It's our family. All leaders or trainings are going on. You can get the training. Even you are not in their hierarchy, you can still get the training. With this unique model, you can achieve the greater heights. We have to understand the power of compounding, how we can change the single-handed income to the multiple-handed incomes, which will result in the security, freedom, and unlimited growth. I really want to say thanks to you, thanks to Yemi, Darren Golka, Pupinder, Prabhjit Virk, and Onkar Singh Kuman, and every leader, even the Kevin, Frank, even I haven't met them. They are so humble, so nice. I always get the vibration from the big leaders all the time. I'm so happy and so honored to be the part of this great company. I will leave you with these three rules of the life. If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. If you don't step forward, you will always be in the same place. Choices is yours. Thank you very much. See you at the top.
Hey, if you like this video or any of the other videos that I have on my channel, stay tuned. We have so many more coming, but I want to make sure that you're in the know, that you know when they're coming. So please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell.